it's a country at a crossroads. It's a country that has been deeply affected by the conflict, but also it's a country where there's a sense of hope and optimism, a sense of opportunity, a sense of excitement and energy about what's to come. What we expect is that the returns will happen on a much, much larger scale than we've seen. And our goal here is to make sure that when people return, they return to a place of stability. They return to a place where they can find a home, where they can find a place to live, and where they're not then forced to move repeatedly. There is a need to scale up resources as quickly as possible. There is enormous gaps in terms of meeting the needs of people. The caretaker government does not have the capacity to meet those needs. They need the support of partners across the world. Number one, of course, is humanitarian assistance. More than 90% of the population live below the poverty line. 800,000 people have been newly displaced in recent weeks. The situation is fragile. The country remains under sanctions. There's a huge shortage of normal goods. Most of the economy is relying on cash. So the need for support is across the board. Now, our second key priority is stabilization. And these things have to happen in tandem. We can't just have a humanitarian response without otherwise stabilizing the situation there. There's going to be a transition. Justice, reparation, and inclusivity is an important piece of this. Housing, land, and property rights are key and at the heart of community stabilization in the context of the returns that we anticipate.